Today, we are starting a cult. The cult of Danny DeVito. The only goals we have is to make a ton of money and spread the word of Danny DeVito. We start off getting raided for a previous cult we were running, but we get away with all the money we earned and set our eyes on the true cult, the Danny devotees. Now Humongous was ready to set up his new cult. He has the title of Danny Devotee in his cult, the Danny Devotees. Now, first things first, we need to set up a basic building that will have a door, but not any door, a cell door, since I don't plan on letting them leave anytime soon. I added some bedrooms, and I also added a shower, but everything's close together so our people can get to know each other a little bit. I also added a canteen because I guess I gotta feed them. If it was up to me, I wouldn't. We finally had our first sermon. It was a great sight seeing everybody flock in to pay their respects to the golden egg. I like to think that we just have this photo just posted everywhere in the church. The sermon seemed to be going well, and as you can see, we gained 216 faith, just more faith for Danny DeVito. It was only a matter of time before people heard about the great Danny DeVito and decided to visit. Our boy Humongous was already there to meet her, and she decided to become a follower, and we welcome another. And we were finally making money from our scam. I mean donations. We're making money from donations. It's totally legit, nothing scammy going on here. And just like that, our follower now works for us. Well, pretty much volunteers. We're not paying anyone anything. Nobody's taking money from Danny DeVito's cult. We now had a research office and started to research the maintenance room. We got to keep the area clean and tidy just in case Danny himself visits, if he ever blesses us with his presence. But I had my eye on that recruitment room. We need to show people the way of Danny. Humongous decided to just start checking himself out in the mirror, maybe because of, how much money he's getting and how much he's swindled people. But, he's happy with himself and, yeah, gotta go for that bathroom break. We were slowly recruiting people. Our followers were leveling up and gaining traits, and continued our sermons, slowly gaining more money and faith. We finally unlocked PR missions, where we sent Bammy Leaf to complete a shouting outing mission. The mission was a success, and we gained more XP per devotee and PR, so people understood that our cult were great people and they should join too. I noticed that our cult had a prepared food problem, and if we were going to convert more people, we had to provide them food. So I started researching kitchen so that I could provide them this food. So we ended the night going to sleep, everyone snuggling. But I realized we had more followers than we did beds, so somebody just watched them sleep and wished they could. We had more missions to send our guys on, and so I assigned somebody to a PR campaign to just make sure the public has a good view of us so we don't get raided again. We had a mission encounter for this PR mission, so I decided to do it now. You hear noises coming from a nearby underground car park. Curious, you wander down to the lowest level and discover a group gathered around a burning barrel. A man dressed in the leather coat and dark sunglasses steps from amongst them. We've been expecting you, he says. I decided to go with the top option for this. The man steps forward and shouts, "Welcome to the street word countdown." The crowd erupts into cheers. The rules are simple. I will choose a word and you must tell me what it means. Do it before the clock counts down. I once again just decided to go with the top option. The man in leather steps forward and laughs. Yes, this one has spirit. But do you have the spirit to become the ultimate champion? Your first word is omnipotent. A giant clock lights up in the darkness behind and starts to count down. What answer will you give them? I decided to go with it meant you can't sleep, but apparently it doesn't mean that. Apparently it means having unlimited power, able to do anything. But hey, we learn something new every day. And I just chose the top option and it gave me money. So I'm not complaining. I love money. I noticed that some of our followers started to level up. So I just, tried to specialize our followers so they were good at certain things like cooking, converting people, stuff like that. Our PR campaign was also a success. And we gained more PR rating, an antique box, golden pendants, and I knew the perfect place for these objects. These sacred relics were added to the church to make sure that our devotees knew Danny DeVito has graced us with these items. And with that, we ended the night with a sermon. Will our cult grow and earn money? Or will we just be raided by the police? Thank you for watching and see you next time.